Hello guys, this is NP Chand and welcome to my mathematics class. Today I am going to teach evolution of limits of algebraic functions. How to find the limits of algebraic functions. I have taken very simple algebraic functions. Today you can learn, you can get skill to evaluate the limits of algebraic functions. Okay, let's see. Question. I have taken one, two, three types of question here. Number one, evaluate the following limits. Very simple question. That simple questions I have taken here, and then evaluate the following limits. Little bit different questions, and evaluate the following limits. And the third type of question, which are in indeterminate form. So probably they are in zero upon zero form. Let's see. Okay, here we go. First question. Hmm. First solution. Limit of x cube minus x squared plus 1 as x tends to 1. As I told you yesterday, yesterday's video, last video, this is your polynomial. We can use directly. We can write down 1 instead of x, 1 cube minus 1 squared plus 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 plus 1 will cancel is equal to 1. Here 1 is the limit of this function, right? Easy. Just you have to use here 3 instead of x, and here instead of x you need to use 2, and then just simplify. And here instead of x we need to use minus 1. Okay, so let me 1 4 let me do solution of this question, or limit of x tends to negative 1 of function x raised to power 24 plus 3 x raised to 3 into x raised to power 9 plus 1 is equal to uh, is equal to here polynomial. We can write a minus 1 here raised to power 100 also here, uh, minus 1 raised to power 24 bracket plus 3 into minus 1 raised to power 9 plus 1 whole raised to power 100, right? uh, you know, here minus 1 raised to power 24 is even, so it's gonna be positive 1, only simply 1 plus 3 into 9 is odd, minus 1 raised to power 9 minus 1 raised to power odd odd natural numbers, then you can see odd integers also, then it becomes negative 1. So here negative 1 plus 1 raised to power 100 is equal to here 1 plus 1 2, and 3 into minus 1 minus 3 raised to power 100 is equal to minus 1 raised to power 100. You know, 100 is even number, minus 1 raised to power even number means positive 1. This 1 is the limit of this function. These are very dead simple questions, right? So I think you understood how to find out the limit of very simple question of this type of questions. Okay, this question I left for you for practice. You can do, and similar type of questions also you can try, especially from the grade 11 books. You can get of grade 11 books of mathematics. You can find out these type of questions for practice. Any book of grade 11 you can take. You can get many questions for practice. if you turn out the pages for limits and continuity or limits and derivatives or simply lesson in calculus, okay? Mm, done one number. Now I'm going into the question number 2. Let's see how to find out the limit of these questions. Okay, now I'm going to expunge all these things, whatever I've written. Uh, Too fast. I'm taking too fast. Solution. A limit of 4x plus 3 upon x minus 2 as x raised to power 4. And we can write down, see, a limit of 4x plus 3 as x tends to 4, or limit of x minus 2 as x tends to 4. How can we write down? Yesterday I told you algebra of limits. Let me write down here also. If we have mm, if we have since limit of f of x upon g of x as x tends to a is equal to a limit of f of x as x tends to a upon limit of g of x x tends to a, provided limit of g of x as x tends to a is not equal to 0. And using this property of limits, we can write down this way, right? So here okay, this should not be equal to 0. Then you cannot find our limit. Let's see. This is a polynomial. This is a polynomial. Directly we can write down. So 4 into 4 plus 3 and 4 minus 2. It's got 16 plus 3 upon 4 minus 2. 16 plus 3, 19 upon 2. So 19 upon 2 is the limit of this function. Okay, now from here I think you understood, we can do directly also, right? 4 for 16, 3 and 4 minus 2, right? If it is not in indeterminate form, then you can use also directly, right? This just I have told you, I have written here in this form. Otherwise you may do like this way also. Well, x 4x plus 3 upon x minus 2 as x tends to 4. You can check, okay, if it is not in indeterminate form, you can use directly 4 into 4 plus 3 upon 4 minus 2. This way also we can do. This is the actual way and how to find the limit of rational function, right? The rational algebraic function 4 4 is 16 plus 3 4 4 2 and it's 19 upon 2. This way also you can do if it is not in indeterminate form. All right. So directly you can use as a value function x as we use again value function, right? 19 upon 2 is the limit of function. So clear I think, and you can do easily. So this one I left for you, and this question also you can do yourself, right? Same method, exactly same strategy you can use to crack down this question, right? Now, okay, easy, that's simple, that's simple. Now, little bit, okay, harder than this comparatively. Otherwise, okay, these are also easy question. All right. So I'm going to explain, and I think you understood. Now, question number 3. 3 first. Solution. Limit of 3x square minus x minus 10 upon x square minus 4 as x tends to 2. Right? As x tends to 2. Now you can check X tends to 2, then x square tends to 4. 4 3s are 12. And x tends to 2 means minus 2 minus 10 minus 12. It's going to be 0. Numerator and denominator. X tends to 2 means x square tends to 4. 4 minus 4, 0. So this function is in this form 0 upon 0. Right? This is an indeterminate form. This means you cannot use to as we have done in the first two questions, right? uh, Here if you use to directly, you will get 0 upon 0. You can't say 0 upon 0 limit of function. This is indeterminate form, meaningless form, right? You can't find any numeric value. So what we do? What is the next strategy? If you get any time 0 upon 0 form, in that is indeterminate form, this means you need to simplify the function. Let's see how to simplify. Limit of yes, function here. Function we can write down 3x square. We can factorize. We can split middle term. 3 into 10 minus 10 in minus 30. So 36 5s are 3 x square minus 6x plus 5x minus 10, like this. But this is a very simple algebra. Here x square minus 2 square, right? We split it middle term. This is a trinomial. This is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. We can break 6 5s are 30, and 6 5 sorry, minus 6 into minus 5. Minus 6 into 5 is going to minus 30. Alright. Minus 10 into 3 minus 30. It's alright, and minus 6 plus 5 is equal to minus 1. Here coefficient is minus 1. We can get alright. So it's alright, you know very well how to split, how to factorize. As x tends to 2 is equal to a limit of this as x tends to 2. Let's take 3x common, x minus 2 plus 5 x minus 2, right? Upon x minus 2 formula, x minus 2 x plus 2. I have used a formula, a square minus b square formula. A square minus b square formula. What is the formula? A square minus b square formula. A minus b into a plus b. Lack of space, I have written like this. Otherwise, you are not permitted to write down like this in your coffee answer sheet or a notebook, right? So not to write as I have written, lack of a space there I couldn't find, so I have written there, right? A minus b into a plus b, right? Okay, let's simplify. This one 3x plus 5 and x minus 2 and x minus 2 and x plus 2. Here same term we got in denominator and numerator. They can be cancelled. They can be cancelled. This is not in 0 upon 0 form, right? So see, actually we can cancel out. If you see x tends to 2, x tends to 2 means x minus 2 is not equal to 0. This means that's why we can cancel out, right? They can be cancelled out. They can be cancelled, and here it's gonna be 3x plus 5 upon x plus 2. Okay? If you see very carefully, if you use 2 as x tends to 2, 3x tends to 6 plus 5, and x tends to 2 and 2 plus 2, 4, and you are not going to get here indeterminate form. So you can use either you can use algebra limits like limit of a numerator upon limit of denominator, or you can do simply 3 times 2 plus 5 upon and 2 plus 2 is equal to, and 3 to the 6 5 11 upon 4. Okay, so is it clear, everybody? I think it's clear how to find out, right? Limit of this type of function, right? Okay. Now I think clear. You don't have any confusion. If you have any question, So most welcome, you can just write down your queries in comment box. Definitely I try to give answer of your question as soon as possible. Feel free to ask question. Okay, so let's see now next question. Next question we have here, uh, 2x minus 3. Let's see here, question number second, solution, 3 second, 3 second, limit x tends to 1 of function 2x minus 3, here root x minus 1 upon 2x squared plus x minus 3. Okay, if we see, okay, if we say, if we put, okay, instead of x1, then what thing you are getting? 2 into minus 1, 2, okay, see, 2 minus 3, and here 1 minus 1, and 2 plus 1 minus 3. You are getting 0 upon 0. Again, this is in indeterminate form. You can write down here form 0 upon 0. This shows, okay, this is an indeterminate form of 0 upon 0. Okay, so this means, okay, we need to simplify. It requires simplification. For the simplification, limit x tends to 1. Here 2x minus 3. Alright, this is already in factorized form. So let's see the denominator. We need to split the middle term in denominator. 3 to the 6. Okay, 2x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 3. I think it's right. 3 to the 6. Okay, alright. 3 to the 6 means, okay, 3 to the 6. Okay, minus, okay. 3 into minus 2 minus 6. 3 into minus 6. Okay, product is okay. And sum, okay. 3x minus 2x. Okay, plus 1x. Alright. So mathematics is very interesting subject, but you have to create interest. You have to get the passion. You have to relate the mathematics with the real world. Okay, we don't know the applications of the mathematics in the context of the real world. That's why, okay, we don't like the mathematics, and so the interest is not, okay, created in the brains of the students. So if we explain, if we tell them, okay, the daily life, okay, how mathematics is used, and how the universe is the formation of totally mathematics. So everything is in a pattern, everything is in ruled by a particular formula. So there's some mathematics, okay? So let's see this question here. 2x, no, sorry, here, just x, we can take a common, x common, inside the bracket 2x plus 3 minus 1 common 2x plus 3. Let's see the next step. 2x minus 3, and here root x minus 1 upon it's gonna 2x plus 3, and here x minus 1, right? Okay, so here still you are not finding, right? Here, so we can write down, okay, you are not getting, okay, immediately the term which can be cancelled. 2x minus 3, and the root x is 3, minus 1 upon here 2x plus 3. This thing we can write down, or root x whole square minus 1 square. Yes, isn't it? Root and square, they are inverse of each other, they will cancel out. So root x square means x, and 1 square is 1, so everything is okay, is equal to limit of 2x minus 3 or root x minus 1, and here in denominator 2x plus 3. We can write down, okay, we can use a square minus b square formula. using a square minus b square formula, we have written this. We have expanded. We have written in factorized form. Okay. Now we got root x minus 1 and okay, root x minus 1. You know x is not exactly equal to 1. X is just approaching 1. So that's why we can, as I explained already in one question, so we can cancel out, right? We can cancel out. And finally here we have limit, sorry, here I forgot to write down limit of this function 2x plus 3 and root x plus 1, right? Okay, now you can check. Okay, now it is not in indeterminate form as x tends to 1. Let's say, okay, and here I'm writing remaining solution of this question. Is equal to 2 into 1 minus 3. Now can use 2 into 1 plus 3 into root 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 minus 3 upon 3. Okay, 2 plus 3 inside the bracket 1 plus 1 and minus 1 3. Okay, and here 3 plus 2 5 into 2. Okay, it's going to be minus 1 upon 10. So this is minus 1 upon 10. Okay, so limit of this function is minus 1 upon 10. Clear? Now I will give you a hint of these questions. These two questions I have left for you for practice. You know, right? Without practice in mathematics, we can't learn. We can't understand more clearly. All right. So this question is clear, I think. Now, how to just hint only. Similarly, you can just factorize this numerator, and how to factorize? Just you can x square whole square minus 9 square. You can write down x square minus 9 and x square plus 9. And again you can factorize this x minus 3 square and x square plus 9. You can write down x minus 3, x plus 3 and x square plus 9. Alright. And I have told you already, right, how to factorize this. You can just split the middle term. Okay, thereafter I think you can find out very easily the limit of this function. Okay, and then this question here, similarly you can factorize as I have done for question number 3 numerator. You can factorize this way, and here is we have a root 2, so it doesn't matter, we can split. You can write down x square plus, because here minus 8 product we need, minus 8 and sum we need 3 root 2. Alright, you can 4 root 2 x minus root 2 x minus 8. You can write down like this way. Here you know this, if you see this one, 4 root 2 minus into minus root 2 is equal to 4 into minus 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2, and here negative sign minus 2 minus 8. Alright, so done. Product is clear, minus 8, and sum is 4 root 2 x minus root 2 x means plus 3 root 2 x. Okay, it's alright. And then we can take common from first two and common from last two. Alright, and this you can just factorize and you will get to give some terms to be cancelled out. Yes, here just x square minus 2. Here you can write down x square plus 2. Okay, after this what to do? Just you can, here you need, I think here is root 2. We need also, root in terms of root 2 in numerator. You can write down, this one, x square minus x square, and root 2 whole square and x square plus 2. Same, x square x minus root 2, and you can again factorize x plus root 2 into x square plus 2. This will be a numerator, right? This will be a numerator. I guess you can do. So I told you already enough um, hint, enough hints for both questions, and you can definitely find out the limit of functions, right? Okay, so you will try. If you will not get the limit of function, if you will get a problem, then you can write down in the comment box about these questions. And if you haven't done, even then you can write down. If you want to verify the answer in the comment box, definitely I write down the answers in comment box. If you ask the question, if you are pretty sure you know very well and supremely confident about the limit of this function, then no need, right? If you are in confusion, if you need a solution of this, or even then also you can ask me. All right, uh, that's all for today. Have a wonderful day, and we will come with again with a new topic of limits of algebraic functions. Till then, bye bye. Have a wonderful time.